Hey everyone, I am really excited to be making this video for you today. I have in my hands my first slim wallet that I've ever had. Currently I am using a traditional wallet and it has many card slots along with it. Of course that would do me well for a credit card channel, but I think it is time for me to modernize a little bit. And so I have gotten myself a slim wallet. It is still in the packaging. This thing literally just arrived from Amazon today, and I wanted you guys to be the first to see me unbox it. Welcome to Everything Credit Cards, where we use credit cards to build good financial habits, build your credit, and hopefully get some free stuff along the way. If you like free stuff as much as I do, make sure you like and subscribe down below so you don't miss a video. So today we are going to unbox this wallet and we are going to pick the credit cards that are going to go inside it. As of the recording of this video, it is about 11:30 at night right now. And so I am exhausted. I just came back from work, but I really want you to see everything here. This wallet is a slim wallet. It can hold about 6 credit cards. And if you've seen my previous videos, you'll know that's a problem. So you'll see in my hand here, this is my stack of all the cards that I have. All of them. So not just credit cards, but these are debit cards too, membership cards. We'll go over this as well. So why am I making this video? Well, in previous videos, I actually made a mention that we only have so much space in our wallets. Another reason why I'm getting this wallet is that my wife and I love riding roller coasters. And on roller coasters, her pockets don't exactly hold her phone very well. And so she frequently gives me her phone due to the fact that I have very deep guy pockets. With the advent of all of these slim wallets coming out, we are hard pressed to make choices on what cards get to be in our wallet and which cards do not be. Without further ado, let's go ahead and unbox this wallet and then pick the cards that go in it. Alright guys, so we're going to start off with a general unboxing of this wallet I have here. It's still in the plastic. I left my pocket knife in my car, but I am too lazy to go get it right now. So we're going to go ahead and cut open the plastic, which is actually pretty hard when I'm just looking at it through my phone. You never know how much hand-eye coordination you take for granted. Alright, so we got the plastic off, so let's open that up. Come on. So here we have looks like an RFID blocking card right here. And we have the wallet in front of us. And as you can see, it has a few card slots. I presume that some of these are for cash, like that should be for cash. And one of these would be for like my driver's license and stuff like that. In general, this wallet has been said to hold only about 5 cards, 5 or 6 cards. We have a ejector slot right here. Once we have all the cards in there, I'll show you how it works. Actually, I can show you how it works right now with this one. So we can put one card in there and it will pop out the one. So it'll be pretty cool. Now, let's go over the cards I have. First off the list, my Charles Schwab Bank debit card. Now this is just my debit card that I use for my main checking account. It's a great debit card, gets you no foreign transaction fees, ATM fee refunds. Highly recommended. I might make a video about it later. Next on the list is my Chase Freedom Unlimited card. No introduction needed there. We have a Curve card, which does have an interesting story, and I was recommended to it by other YouTubers, but I unfortunately don't get any use of it. We have the American Express Blue Cash Everyday card. We have the My Best Buy Visa card, which I have pointed out in a previous video what I do not like about it. We have the Chase Freedom Flex. We have a AAA membership card. We have the old design of a American Express Blue Cash Everyday card. We have a Citi Double Cash card. Capital One Venture One card. I have an Ally Bank debit card for my Ally Bank checking account. I have an Amazon Prime Visa. Target, I have a Target Red card here. We have the Discover It cashback card. We have a Robinhood debit card. We have a PayPal Cash debit card. And then we have a local credit union debit card as well. And then I have the Costco Visa card. We have a Wells Fargo checking account debit card. We have a Gas Buddy card. And now I used to shop for Shipt as a side hustle during the pandemic. So I still have my Shipt prepaid card. And last of all is the centerpiece of my credit card collection is the Chase Sapphire Reserve. So, which cards deserve to be in this wallet? Well, let's start off with the cards that I actually don't need, and I'll explain along the way on why they aren't going in there. I think to start off with is this Shipt card. Well, I don't do Shipt anymore, and so obviously I won't need a Shipt card, so that will definitely go in the discard pile right here, or at least the save for later pile. The Gas Buddy card, well, I actually get all of my gas from Costco, and so I actually don't have a use for the Gas Buddy card at the moment. The Gas Buddy app is really useful, especially times like these where gas is really expensive. Highly recommend it, but unfortunately I don't need this card. The Target Red card is a card that I actually do use a lot at Target. The nice part about the Red card is that you can actually put it on your phone in the Target app. And given that I only ever use it at Target through the app or on Target.com, I actually do not need this card in my wallet. Wells Fargo checking account card. Well, this was actually my first checking account card. This is a checking account that I keep open just to maintain a relationship with the bank. I also keep it open so that I have a way to withdraw cash if I'm somewhere around the country. Of course, my Charles Schwab debit card replaces that for the most part. It's also my checking account where I use to deposit cash if I ever get gifts. So fortunately, this card can be used on Apple Pay, and all of the ATMs do accept Apple Pay. I do not need this card in my wallet. Discover It card. Now this is the first credit card here. As of right now, I actually do not need it in my wallet. In fact, it would be better if it weren't in my wallet. Right now, Apple Pay is a 5% category, and for me 10% since I just signed up for this card. It would be best to not have this card in my wallet as a temptation, and so it will go in the discard pile. PayPal Cash. This is a card that was sent to me by PayPal. I actually do not use it. I don't store any money in PayPal, and so it goes in the discard pile. Pacific Service Credit Union debit card is the same deal. I do have a little bit of money in this credit union just to maintain a relationship with it in case I ever need a car loan or something like that. But as of right now, I have no use for this debit card. The Robinhood card. Now, I'm actually not sure why Robinhood issues these cards automatically, but they sent this to me, same thing like the PayPal card. I do not use Robinhood as a checking account, don't even use it as an investment platform anymore. And so, of course, the debit card goes in the discard pile. This is the old version of the American Express Blue Cash Every Day. This card is actually not active anymore, and so for that reason it goes in the discard pile. We'll look at the actual card in a little bit to see if it deserves a spot in my wallet. My AAA card, well, my AAA card actually is on my phone, and I do not need the card on me to utilize AAA services, so this card goes in the discard pile. The Ally Bank checking account debit card, well, this is not my main checking account. It is a very beautiful looking debit card though, very stiff debit card, better than a lot of debit cards you have out there. But unfortunately, I don't have any use for this debit card at the moment, so this will go in the discard pile. The Capital One Venture One card, and I've made a comment about this in a previous video, as a card that I do not use because of the terrible 1.25x reward rate that it gives me. And so I only keep this card around because it is one of my oldest accounts. But since I don't use it, this card will go into the discard pile. The Amazon Prime Visa card. Since I don't use it outside of Amazon, this card goes in the discard pile. Alright, so now we're down to about 9 credit cards. So let's see what we got. The Curve card. Now this was a promising product. Unfortunately, Curve does not support Visa cards. I might make a video about this later, about Curve and what kind of promise it once had. But unfortunately, since it doesn't support Visa cards, which are the majority of my cards here, I don't really get any use out of Curve. And so this card, unfortunately, goes in the discard pile. So now we're bound to the last few cards. So we'll see if we can narrow these last 8 down to 6. Let's talk about a card that I can use as a catch-all card. So first off, we have the Chase Freedom Unlimited versus the City Double Cash. City Double Cash gets me 2% back on everyday spend. Chase Freedom Unlimited gets me 1.5x back in points. Since I do have a Chase Sapphire Reserve, the 1.5x is actually worth 2.25%. So the Chase Freedom Unlimited wins in this matchup, and the Double Cash card goes in the discard pile. And with that, the Chase Freedom Unlimited becomes the first card that I'm going to put in my wallet. Next up, we have, oh, I didn't notice, I have the Best Buy card. The My Best Buy Visa card is actually one of the first credit cards I ever got. It is a retail card from Best Buy. It's a place where I used to work. Unfortunately, this card gets no use, mainly because of the rewards it earns. Not the multipliers, but the way it earns rewards. It is not really of any use to me. And so for this reason, it goes in the discard pile. So now we are down to 6 cards. And just from order of deduction, let me go over the 6 cards I have and explain why each of them are still here. First off, we have my Costco card. Other than being my Costco membership card, which is a place where I shop frequently, otherwise I wouldn't have the card. This card also gets me 4% back in gas. And this is the highest hitting gas card that I have at the moment. And so this certainly earns a spot in my wallet. The Chase Freedom Flex. The Chase Freedom Flex has rotating quarterly categories. Currently one is Walmart. So if I'm ever in Walmart, it would be good to have this card handy. I actually do a lot of shopping at Walmart as well. And so for that reason, it currently gets a spot in my wallet for the quarter. The American Express Blue Cash Every Day. We talked about it earlier with the old design. This is the new design, Blue Cash Every Day. And this card gets me 3% back on online spend. It also gets me 3% on groceries. So if I'm ever in a grocery store, this would be very useful to keep this card on hand. The Charles Schwab Bank debit card. This is a very special debit card which I can use for traveling, but it is also my main checking account. And so you never know when you need to withdraw cash. With this debit card, I can actually use any ATM I want and it will refund me any ATM fees. For this reason, this card gets a spot in my wallet. Last but not least, the Chase Sapphire Reserve. Now this is sort of the crown jewel of my wallet here. It is a metal credit card. It is a 3x back on dining card, which I do eat out a lot. And it is very satisfying to throw this down on the table at the end of a meal to show that you have a metal card. Its great multipliers, as well as the very satisfying metal clink sound, is the reason it gets a spot in my wallet. All right, let's go ahead and put these cards in the wallet. So I have one extra slot here. I'm actually going to put my Chase Sapphire Reserve in this top slot. And then the rest of these cards will actually fit in here. So when I push that button, you can see that all the cards come out in a fanned out way. So this will be my wallet for the foreseeable future. I've actually eliminated a lot of the cards that I do not use. I hope you found my commentary on which cards belong and which cards do not belong useful. If you'd like this video, it would help me a lot if you would like and subscribe down below. Thank you for watching. I'm going to go out there and get some free stuff.